All right, we are ready to get started. So the first thing we need to do is we need to be able to go to scratch.mit.edu. And when we get there, we're going to be logging in if you already have a Scratch account. If you don't, you're going to need to create an account. So it's going to ask you some information like your name, how old you are. If you're younger than 13, you'll need to be able to give your parents' email for permission, or teachers. Alternatively, you could put your email for them as long as you have made sure that you've gotten consent from the parents in order to use Scratch. So we're going to go on over and take a look of where we sign in, and we're going to create our project. So when I get to Scratch in the top right hand corner, what I would be able to see if I just sign out, I'm going to be able to see a place for me to go ahead where it says sign in if I already have a Scratch account. Of course, if I don't have one yet, I'm going to say join Scratch. When I click join Scratch, it's going to ask me to create a username. It is really important, students, for you to remember that we want to protect our identities online. So you're going to create a username that's respectful. It doesn't have any bad words or anything inappropriate. But you're going to have a username, and then you're going to create your password. Something you might want to do is think about using your school password for your computers because nobody knows that and it's a good secret password. So you're going to go through this entire process and get signed up if you haven't done so yet. Now that we've gone ahead and we've made sure we're signed in, and it is really important to make sure you're signed in because anybody can create and code in Scratch without signing in, but all of your code will disappear as soon as you close the project or close the tab if you're not signed in. I'm going to go ahead and click Create. When I click Create, it's going to open up a new Creator Studio project for me, and it's going to be auto saving for me. So it's going to keep track of it. What I want to make sure that I go ahead and do is up in the top where it says Untitled, I'm going to want to give that a name. So I'm going to call this my Christmas card. And I'm going to put who it's from so that people know this is a Christmas card from me to them to wish them a Merry Christmas. So this is what you're looking for. Do I have it titled in the top? Because it will automatically save for me every change I make. Am I signed in the top right hand side? And now I'm ready to code. All of my code blocks are going to be over here on the left. Costumes we're going to talk about. That's what my sprite or my character looks like, as well as sounds. I can on the middle is where I'm actually going to be constructing my code. And then on the far right-hand side is my stage where I can see the code being acted out. And so it's a little bit like creating a script for a play. I want you to imagine I'm going to give some instructions, that's the script, for my characters to act out. That's what my sprite is going to complete that code. And so we're going to be creating a Christmas scene, an animated Christmas card. Of course, you could also tell a story, give a virtual tour of something, create a Christmas video game. Whatever it is you want to be able to do, you'll be able to do it in Scratch. And so go ahead, try that, get it logged in our next video, we're going to start